The man took advantage of his wife's inattention and secretly placed a pill in her bowl. He then crushed the pill into powder with a spoon and poured the powder into the porridge. He also added 10 grams of white sugar to the millet porridge. After stirring it evenly, the man handed the porridge to his wife. She, unsuspecting, drank it. Before long, she grew drowsy and fell asleep. The man seized the opportunity to take their child away. Just as he was about to leave, he suddenly stopped in his tracks. He allowed the child one last look at his mother, because they would never see each other again. The man then took the child to the train station, where he handed him over to a comrade and the comrade's wife. A few years earlier, this comrade had lost his ability to have children while saving the man's life. The comrade's wife had gone mad from the stress and grief of childlessness. To repay the life-saving debt he owed, the man decided to give his son to the comrade. As he watched the comrade walk away with his child in his arms, the man was overwhelmed with mixed emotions. Though filled with deep reluctance, he believed it was the right thing to do. When the man returned home, sorrow weighing heavily on him, his wife slapped him the moment he stepped through the door. It turned out that she had known about everything all along. She had always been opposed to giving their child away. That was why the man had chosen to drug her. Upon learning the child was gone, the wife panicked and ran out into the heavy rain to try to retrieve him. But the man told her the comrade's family had already left by train. This news completely shattered her. From that day on, she lived like a walking corpse. She thought of countless ways to get her son back. Eventually, she went to the police station and reported the incident. When the police learned that her child had been taken, they were about to dispatch officers until the man arrived just in time to stop them. He showed their marriage certificate to prove he was her husband and claimed it was all a misunderstanding. He explained that the child was merely being fostered at a friend's house. As a result, the wife's plan fell through once again. She wandered the streets alone, distraught and hollow. Due to prolonged malnutrition, she eventually collapsed. Her husband rushed her to the hospital where she received unexpected news. She was pregnant, but the wife felt no joy. To her, the pregnancy would only interfere with her plan to get her son back. She laid down a condition for her husband. She would carry the baby to term only if he revealed the comrade's whereabouts. The man refused. Enraged, the woman tried to confront the doctor, but the man hurriedly stopped her and dragged her back home. He prepared a table full of nutritious dishes for her, hoping to regain her trust, but the wife ignored his kindness. Her only thought was to get her child back. Desperate, the man knelt before her, begging her not to be angry. She too knelt and pleaded with him to tell her where their son was. Still, he refused. The wife was devastated by his cold-heartedness. She decided to end their loveless marriage. She flipped the table, throwing all the dishes to the ground. Then she tore their wedding photo from the wall and smashed it. Immediately after, she packed her bags, determined to search for her son on her own. The man tried to stop her by hugging her from behind, but she broke free and stepped outside, only to find a group of neighbors blocking her path. They urged her to stay home and rest because she was pregnant. Overcome by emotion, the woman fainted in her husband's arms. At the hospital, the doctor informed them that she had lost the baby. The man was consumed with guilt. He knew it was his fault that his wife had lost 2 children in succession. When the woman awoke and learned she had miscarried, she was devastated.